What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we're going to be talking about AP Nunu in the mid lane. This is a pick that honestly Bjergsen a couple days ago was spamming in solo queue. He played like 5, 6, maybe even 7 games of Nunu mid. There's kind of people all across the world playing it. I've seen some Korean pros playing it, some EU West pros playing it, and Bjergsen spamming it in North America to some decent success on. This is his Grandmaster account, but it does have Challenger Elo, so he is playing it in Challenger games, and he was having a lot of success in winning it. And you see what he commonly does is goes behind the turret, starts up his W, and then rolls it in the mid lane to be able to full clear the back line, which is pretty crazy because that gives you just a ton of wave clear and you can start roaming around. That was just one of the tricks that I noticed he does all the time, and it works out really crazy. But yeah, in this video we're going to be talking about his runes, his skill order, his build, all that stuff that he does to be successful in this pick. So hopefully you guys can be successful on as well, gain some LP of your own, start climbing up the ranks. Before we get in this one, I just want to mention real quick, if you're not already subscribed, definitely click that subscribe button really quick. It helps you guys stay up to date on all my latest content. It helps me out a ton as well. Also check out the link for Robinhood in the description below if you want to receive a free stock just for signing up. With that being said, here we go, getting into today's video. We're going to start out by taking a look at the rune page because I think it is pretty interesting. This is actually Dark Harvest AP Nunu mid, and it's actually what a lot of people are taking. Most people are taking on this AP Nunu mid lane, which I didn't think made much sense at first, but then I realized how easy it is for Nunu to get around the map and pick up Dark Harvest stacks. If you see the top laner's low and you can get a Dark Harvest stack, you can just freaking snowball on up there and hit them with their snowball, get a free Dark Harvest stack. You can roll bot lane, get 2, the jungler's bot, they TP bot, you can get 3, 4, maybe even 5 Dark Harvest stacks at a time. It's pretty crazy. In this game, I believe Bjergsen gets like 20 or 21 Dark Harvest stacks, which seems like it would be pretty difficult to do on Nunu, but people seem to be getting a ton of Dark Harvest stacks on him, and that obviously is just amplifying his W damage even more, amplifying all of his damage, but especially going in for a huge W backed up by some AP and just a ton of Dark Harvest stacks. You can do some crazy damage. As far as the rest of the rune page, it is Cheap Shot, Ghost Poro, Relentless Hunter. Obviously, the Relentless Hunter is going to help you fly around the map. Cheap Shot's going to help you do extra damage after you knock people up, after you slow them, stun them, whatever. Nunu has a ton of ways of proccing Cheap Shot. And then you actually have Celerity and Water Walking, because the mid lane meta in Season 10 is all about roaming, getting around the map, helping out your other lanes and stuff, and that is what Nunu is so good at. With his W, he can fly around, go everywhere. You're going to be faster in the river. You're going to get that amplified speed boost by having the Celerity as well. You're just going to be so fast, so annoying. Bot lane's going to hate you. The enemy team's jungler is going to hate you, and the other team's mid lane is probably going to hate you as well, because you saw how good Nunu's wave clear actually is, surprisingly. And then you just get to pretty much perma roam around the map, kill everyone, pick up a ton of Dark Harvest stacks, and just be super annoying. And then obviously once you get a ton of DH stacks, your ultimate is just going to be one-shotting people, and that's going to be super fun. But yeah, this rune page seems a little wacky at first, but people are doing pretty well with it. Bjergsen, again, playing it in Grandmaster Challenger games and winning, so if he can pull it off in there, we can definitely pull it off in our games, especially in some of the lower elos. If you are just a fan of off-meta picks or somebody who wants to try something new, this might be for you. Also, Nunu mid has like a 50.5% win rate in solo queue. That's probably a lot better win rate than some of the champions you're seeing in your games, and it's honestly not bad. He's winning more than he's losing. It is a realistic mid lane pick right now in patch 10.13, and probably going forward, because I don't think it's going to be getting nerfed or anything anytime soon. I think it is a very viable playstyle, and I think he actually fits in the meta pretty well too. And yeah, he's pretty good. As far as the abilities, he starts out with a point in W to be able to clear the wave, how I showed you, and then he goes W, Q, then E, then maxes Q, maxes E, and then finally maxes W last. Just having 1 point in W just to be able to roll that giant snowball is plenty. You want to be putting points in your Q and E to do more damage, to be able to heal for more, consume, get the lower cooldowns, all that. And then obviously he puts a point in ult when he has it. As far as the build, he's starting out with Doran's Ring and Pots, and then he usually goes for an early Boots, and then it's Proto Belt into Sorks, into Deadman's Plate, into Gargoyle Stone Plate. He actually doesn't go Spirit Visage or anything usually. Most people are not doing that. But a lot of people do pick up Dark Seal and Magi's somewhere in this build as well, because obviously Nunu's very hard to kill, he's very annoying, and again, you're able to pick up a ton of Dark Seal stacks roaming around the map. But yeah, you actually are only going the 1 AP item, just the Proto Belt, and Proto Belt is really good on Nunu. People are even taking Proto Belt on Nunu jungle. But then after that, you're just going tanky, trying to be really annoying. Proto Belt does help your AP ratios. Dark Harvest is going to help you do more damage and stuff. But then being tanky, getting multiple rotations off on your spells is how you're going to be the most useful. You're going to be able to stun people, you're going to be able to set up big ultimates without just getting completely one-shot, and you're just going to be really, really annoying. And again, if you're everywhere just terrorizing the jungler constantly in his jungle, roaming top, roaming bot, just going missing and just threatening roams and stuff, you can be so good. And yeah, you are obviously a more supportive mid laner rather than like a huge carry or something. But yeah, you have decent scaling, you have decent lane phase, you have good wave clear, you have good roams. You're just all around very, very good mid laner, and I think a pretty underrated one that you guys should definitely try out if it sounds interesting, or like maybe it'll be fun, because it is honestly pretty good. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Nunu mid lane? And if you try it out, let me know how that goes. Subscribe to stay up to date on the latest content. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.